No one had entered the abandoned theater since the final show closed 20 years ago. Ivy wrapped itself around the stone columns and birds had built nests inside the chandeliers. Lucas came every Saturday to sketch the ruins, drawn to the decay like a moth to light. He liked the velvet seats covered in dust and the faded posters with forgotten names. One rainy afternoon, while drawing the stage, he heard a soft whisper behind the curtain. At first, he thought it was the wind, but the voice repeated, "Can you hear me?" Lucas stood still, pencil in hand, his heart beating louder than the rain. The curtain trembled slightly, without a breeze, as if breathing or remembering something old. He stepped closer and said, "Who's there?" But no one answered, only the echo returned. He pulled the curtain aside and found darkness, a hallway leading behind the stage unseen. Despite fear, he followed the narrow path, lit only by his phone's trembling flashlight. The corridor ended in a dressing room, where a cracked mirror reflected flickering light. On the vanity lay a red opera mask, its ribbon tangled with cobwebs and dust. He picked it up, and the mirror dimmed, a shape flickered behind him and disappeared. Lucas turned fast, but the room was empty, except for a faint perfume in the air. "You saw it too," whispered the voice again, now closer, almost behind his ear. He dropped the mask and backed away slowly, but the door was gone, only a wall remained. Trapped, he stared at the mirror again, and this time, a woman stared back at him. She wore the same red mask in the reflection, her lips moving though no sound escaped. Lucas whispered, "What do you want?" And she mouthed, "To finish the final act." Suddenly, he felt strings tighten on his arms, like a marionette waiting for the cue. The lights brightened, the dust vanished instantly, and an audience appeared in the empty seats. Lucas stood on stage, unable to move, his limbs no longer answering his will. The woman stepped from the mirror, smiling coldly, and took a bow beneath the golden spotlight. As applause filled the air, Lucas wept silently, a puppet in someone else's final performance.